Hi friends, hi YouTube. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nikki. I love fun, bright, colorful makeup. I love indie makeup and I love color stories that don't necessarily go together. And I would love to have you subscribe if you haven't already. But if you do, you don't, it is what it is. I enjoy whatever time we end up spending together. I would love to have you subscribe. I'm not going to force you, but I'll make sure that, we have some Monster Inc. type monsters sitting in your closet if you don't. But anyways, today we're going to be going over some palettes in my collection that I think are perfect for Halloween. I do have a video of my fall palettes up. I'm pretty sure, possibly, question mark, probably not. Maybe? I don't know. If I do, I will have that linked in my bio. Can't remember if I did that or not. It's been a month. But anyways, we're going to be going over all those Halloween palettes. So if you want to see which ones I end up choosing, then let's get into it. I have about 20-ish palettes here, roughly around that area. Just an FYI, I'm going through a lot in my personal life, so if I seem a little bit razzled, it's because I am. I'm so razzled right now. But like I said, I have 20 palettes here. I'm excited to talk about them, yap about them, and just go over them with you all on why I think they're perfect for Halloween. Some of them are pretty self-explanatory though. This is not a ranking, this is me we're just yapping, okay? We're doing a little bit of makeup therapy. I'm gonna start with this Unearthly Cosmetics Night Terror one. I think this was it last year or was it the year before? It was one of their, like, around this time mystery boxes. It is absolutely gorgeous. She looks like this. I'm gonna be taking this out for, like, I think a face chart this month, but yeah, this is what this one looks like. She is gorgeous for those, like, purple tones and everything. She's so gorgeous. Next, I grabbed the Harvest of Souls palette from Fantasy Cosmetica. This is one of, if not the top palettes in my collection. I love it so freaking much. It is just absolutely stunning. Like, look at her. If I can get her open. She looks like this. I love her to death. She's just breathtaking. I just love her, and she's my obsession. I'm gonna take this out. I think pairing these two together for Mishmash Monday would be a lot of fun. So I'm gonna insert that in here. But yeah, I'm super in love with this one. This one just gives me all the good gory looking vibes. Next, I grabbed the Sinister palette from Cosmic Beauty. I do have the Vamp palette from Beetlejuice-inspired in this pile. These two do definitely look alike. I will grab that and show you after this one. But yeah, this is what this one looks like. I think the only difference in this one is that it does have this disgusting, like, ghost shade right there, but this is the color story for this one. It's just so vampy, just so perfect if you need to do like a grungy, vampy, just gothic-y type look for, some Halloween parties. That's my plan. I'm gonna slut it up. Like I said, the Vamp palette is just pretty much identical to that. This one just has more intense shimmers because it is Beetlejuice-inspired. Like, you know what you're gonna get when you get from them. But this is the color story for this one. I think I used this one. I didn't really have a Halloween costume last year. It was just kind of like a throw it together, put some black pants and a freaking race jacket on and just plop a smoky eye on type situation. But I ended up playing with this palette and I really did like the look that I ended up creating with it. Yeah, it's just a super gorgeous palette. Next, I grabbed another Unearthly one. This is the Not Normal palette. I have a bunch of these. I love these size palettes from them. I have the Gargoyle and the Just a Taste. The Just a Taste is in here. I didn't grab the Gargoyle. I don't know why I didn't, but to me, it doesn't necessarily, it screams like fall, winter, but to me, it does not scream Halloween, hence why it's not in here. But this is the Not Normal one. It has like a bunch of like good greens and purples for, like, a good grungy or grungy-ish type look. It has those like Halloween-y vibes. It is such a gorgeous palette. It's another one that I'm really going to have to take out here at some point, but yeah, she's just absolutely gorgeous. Next, I have 3 palettes from Sinful Echoes. I love these. They are so stunning. They're some of my favorites in my collection. This is Sinister Spellbook. It looks like this. It is just gorgeous. Then we have Alchemist Apothecary, which looks like this. Again, just another incredibly stunning palette. And then Cosmic Crypt here, which looks like this. It is just absolutely stunning. I love these ones. They are so perfect just for kind of like whatever sort of like magical, mythical creature you're trying to achieve. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do this year. Like I said, I want to go slutty. I'm gonna be single for it, so why not find something fun, slutty, you know, do some fun makeup for it. Just have a good freaking time because, oh my god. But anyways, we have two palettes that kind of go together in a sense. They're from the same brand with the same collaborator. It is the Shroud X Batty Bean palettes right here. This is the It's Freaking Bats one. I played with these today with this look. I think I'll have, I don't know if I'm putting this video up or the tutorial at first. I don't know, we'll see. But this is the color story of the It's Freaking Bats one. It is just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then we have the Halloween. This is like the Halloweenish color story-esque type palette. It looks like this. I love it so incredibly much. It's so, so pretty. It's just so well executed, and they are just amazing, amazing quality. Next, I have another Beetlejuice bar palette, which is the Strange and Unusual palette. This is inspired by Beetlejuice, a movie I've not seen. Don't kill me. But yeah, I have not seen it. But it looks like this. Another one that I'm going to be taking out this month. I love this palette. I think it is stunning. You have so many different ranges of just looks in this one that you could really, really just pull out butt for a sick freaking Halloween look. I love it so much. Next, I have two palettes from Gourande Girls. I have Nightshade and Haunted. I'm tempted by their newest one. I'm tempted by a lot of stuff, so we'll see what I end up getting and what I don't. But this is the Haunted one. I don't even know if I've used this one yet. I have not. But this is the color story for this one. It is absolutely gorgeous. This is such a incredibly, incredibly stunning color story. It is absolutely perfect for freaking Halloween. I'm so excited to play with this. I think I have this coming up. I think I have these both coming up, but this is Nightshade from them. Also, it looks like this, just a bunch of good purple, gorgeous, and green tones in here. It is just stunning. Like I said, I'm excited to take those out and play with them at some point. I have plans. We have two from Glamlite here. It is the Scooby Doo palette. These are absolutely gorgeous. We have the Creeps and Crawls, which is the shaggy covered one. It is just purples and blues. Again, when I think of like Halloween, I think of purple for whatever reason. It really just correlates with that, and I think this is such a stunning, stunning palette. Something that I don't necessarily take out that often, but just such a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. And then we have the Retro Reggae one. I like this one a lot more than that one for whatever reason, but it looks like this. I think this one is just stunning. I love the color story in this one. It's just such a good time. And I think there's so many good looks that you could do for Halloween in here. Next, we have, forewarning, Jan, I know that you don't like the cover on this one. This is the Nomad Haunted Europe palette. This used to be my numero uno palette in my collection. It was probably one of the first ones that I got to, and it looks like this. I still love this one so much. It has gotten beaten out a few times of my favorites list, but it has like all the right, gorgeous tones for this time of year, for this season, for this I almost said for this Halloween, for this holiday. I love this palette so much, and there's just a bunch of range that you could do with something in here. Next, we have the Just a Taste palette from Unearthly. I love this palette. I didn't like it at first when I first saw it, and then it took a couple months, and I was like, oh my god, like, yeah, that's actually like right up your color story. What the hell are you talking about? But yeah, this is the color story of this one. I love this one so much. It has just everything. It is gorgeous. It is just stunning. Okay, I love her to death. She's gorgeous, breathtaking. I love Unearthly palettes. Okay, don't get on me for it. And then I grabbed the Glamlite Friday the 13th palette here. I think this one is perfect for this time of year. I think, well, obviously, if they're doing a Halloween club, they're gonna be perfect for this time of year. I really, really do like this one, though. I think it is stunning. We have so many good tones in here. You can't go wrong with a red around this time, a smoky look. You know, there's just a lot of good vibes in here. I do like a lot of Glamlite's Halloween collab palettes. I haven't felt gravitated towards them. Glamlite isn't my favoriteest formula. But I will say that they totally and utterly execute their like color stories, collabs, collections, just all that down to a T. Next and last, we have two palettes from Nomad Cosmetics. I love these palettes. They're some of the top ones in my collection. This is the Ghost Town palette from them. I love when they do these for their palettes. They have done that for every single one of their Halloween ones. But this is the color story. If you're looking for like a more like grungy-ish, cottagecore-y, just kind of like more dude down type color story, this is the one for you. I love this one. I think the formula in this one is just absolutely incredible too, so you're never going to go wrong with it. But ooh, we almost had all of them go down. The last one is their newest one, which is the Witch City Salem palette. I absolutely love and adore this palette. I think this is the palette for freaking Halloween. If it's not that Halloween palette from Batty and Shroud, I almost said Shrek, this is that palette. Like, this is just absolutely gorgeous. She's stunning. She has so many good freaking shades in here, and the formula on this is just absolutely insane. Yeah, I'm super excited for this. I'm excited to see what I end up creating, what I end up having time to make. I have a plan, and I'm hoping that I can execute it. So I hope that you guys stay and support me, because I love doing this. I love the support that you guys give. So just thank you guys so incredibly much for being here. A couple things before you go though. Remember to not be a piece of shit. Don't be homophobic, don't be transphobic, don't be racist. It's 2025. Pull your head to your ass and do freaking better. And remember, morals over makeup, okay? Okay. We're taking a deep breath. We're gonna get things figured out in my life. We're gonna edit this. I've been having a good day, so we're gonna keep it going. Just thank you guys so incredibly much for supporting me, for being here. It means the world to me. Remember to do good, be good, and I can't wait to see your cute face next time.